them flying straight.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go in Western New York. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Striker, blaster, six.
Throwing to begin is Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
At the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Right, 97. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
That's good. For the Packers. First down.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready?
They face second down and 7.
22 needle. Here we go, set. 52 black, blue, 32. Ready.
Now Love completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Packers.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Down now, 50 Fury. Ready.
Now Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Down, set.
On second down, Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Larry Ogunjobi gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Third and long.
Ready.
Love to throw. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
2 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Here's Love. On the run to the right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's complete to Watson. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. Short pass taken in by Knox. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. From the gun, here is Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he will go all the way. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Buffalo. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Love to throw it on 1st down. The open man is Reed. He's got it. He's got room past the 35. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready, break. Here we go.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
60 red.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 31-yard line. That one good for 29. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down.
From the gun, it's Love. And he can't hang on. through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And third down coming up.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he...
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Buffalo.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Alert, alert, alert! 319! What's that?
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle by Quay Walker. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
James Cook. And he will score. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throw, 10.
Love to throw on first and 10. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. The ball comes out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Here we go, set, cut.
Throwing is Love. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Bills 14. Brendan McManus to
Still a
kick
little
off
time.
for Green
Final
Bay.
minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready. Look out.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Carl Brooks in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Ready. 56. What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Samuel. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
I love this decision here, Mike. 3rd and inches. Everyone in the building's just thinking you're going to just plow it up the middle and get a fresh set of downs. This is probably the best opportunity to strike downfield in the passing game, and that's exactly what they did.
Ready. Look out.
On 1st down, Allen. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Brendan McManus to kick
Certainly a
off for
tightly
Green Bay.
contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard
Their
line.
own 8-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Allen. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
And the Bills.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Brown it. What's that?
Here's Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
What's that?
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. All alone is the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
319!
Throwing again is Allen. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be 3rd down.
319! Middle. What's that?
Allen to throw again. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Makes the score Bills 21, Packers 15. Matt Prater set to kick
So
off.
now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go!
In motion, Reed.
50, green! Hut, hut!
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, Love. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Ready?
1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready?
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Ready? 10 flat.
Back to throw is Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Ready?
Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Steal. Throw. 52. Ready? Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Christian Benford.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Packers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid, but it's not enough. You better reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Somebody got to do it.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shaquille. And he will score. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Love. Laying out, and he That's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the fourth quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down. Running is Jacobs. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
Watch out now. 50 series.
They'll go for it. Love. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Once again, it's Cook. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it. And that is not gonna work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Into space at the 45. And and he's gonna get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Packers.
To throw is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 1.
Now Love.
35-yard line.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Brings up
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Six,
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Love. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.